Hey there everybody, I am Scott. Welcome on into my time machine. Today we are going to the Dollar Tree for Valentine's gifts. And you might be like, okay, what about the Dollar Tree has anything to do with time machine? Well, if you're a Gen Xer, if you grew up in the 70s and 80s, you will know that the Dollar Tree has really been giving out some major retro vibes over the last couple of months. There are so many awesome things that you can find. I found a ton of cool stuff at Christmas that kind of harkened back to my childhood, and that is definitely the case for Valentine's Day as well. So I'm going to cover the retro finds at Dollar Tree, things that you can buy for your loved one, especially if your loved one is a Gen Xer or a lover of things that is retro inspired. But it's Valentine's Day, so I'll also show you some of the romantic things that are available at the Dollar Tree as well. I also found something that is particularly, I think, a little randy. And then I have to say, there is a regret. I mean, what would Valentine's Day be without some regrets? I really regret not picking up something that I saw a couple of weeks ago. And I'm kicking myself for it because it hits all the notes. It was retro, it was romantic, it was adorable. But I think we should begin with romance because it's Valentine's Day, right? When I think of Valentine's Day, one of the first things I think about are the cards. And let me just tell you that Dollar Tree has you covered when it comes to cards. They are tucked away in every nook and cranny of that store this year, and they're super good quality. And for those of us who are really trying to say something romantic, but we don't know exactly how, cards are a great way to do that. You totally know that the cards at Target or even at the Hallmark store now are expensive. They can be upwards of $5. And $5, I think nowadays, is a cheap card in a normal store. I have seen them at Target, $10, $13, $15. I am like, no way when they're $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And like I said before, they're really nice quality. They're well-made cards. Now, if you want to spend a little extra at the Dollar Tree to make a statement for your Valentine's, they have some jumbo cards that are totally cool. Look at this one. We go together like bacon and eggs. I mean, how cute is that? Now, in this house, of course, that would have to be vegan bacon and vegan eggs. But hey, you know what I'm getting at. And then you open it up and it just is a simple message, Happy Valentine's Day, which means that you can write whatever kind of message you want inside of there. This was not $1.25, it was a whopping $3. Totally good deal. Now I know the cartooniness of this card is not exactly romantic, but I think the size is a romantic gesture. Continuing in the romantic section, Dollar Tree also has chocolate roses, which are great for any sweetie with a sweet tooth. And they have these Be Mine wine glasses, which are just awesome for a romantic night for two. Obviously, Dollar Tree does not sell wine, but they do sell sparkling ciders. And check out this one. This is I think it's Martinelli's, which is a great brand. They sell these at the grocery store too and at Target. They're delicious. This one is super delicious. It's apple mango. I did not pick up those Be Mine glasses, even as cute as they were, because I have a lot of glasses in my house, and it gives me an excuse to use one of my favorite champagne flutes from Dollar Tree, which is this Halloween one. Remember this one from a couple of months ago? Oh, I love breaking this out any chance I get. So I'm gonna use this one just for the purposes of this video. I do think that they had some Valentine's champagne flutes earlier in the year, but again, I picked up all of these things less than a week before Valentine's Day, and even though they still had a really good selection of stuff, they did not have the champagne flutes from back in the day. I think they might have had little hearts on them or something like that, if my memory is correct. I love a good twist top on champagne. Oh, that did really well. And this is really cold because it's been out in my car for like a day. So let's go ahead and pour some of our sparkling apple mango. Doesn't that sound delicious? I'm actually I heard a term the other day for the very first time called Halloween, which is Valentine's and Halloween, obviously. And I've been like racking my brain all week trying to figure out, oh, what kind of drink could I do that's Valentine's Day and Halloween-ish? I don't know, but if I think of something the next couple of days, I'll definitely post it. So happy Valentine's Day. Woo! That's delicious. Again, this is a very good brand. I've had this for many a New Year's. I don't drink, so this is the kind of thing I go for on New Year's. This mango one, delicious. The next find is a great transition from romantic into retro because it's both romantic and it definitely has some awesome retro vibes. It's also got vibes. It's a good transition also because we're going from our mock champagne to a little champagne bottle. So why is this romantic? Well, it's a bath bomb. And I think that drawing a bath for your Valentine, maybe even grabbing that mock champagne, giving them some of that, I mean, that just really says romance to me. I don't think there's any Valentine out there that wouldn't love a nice drawn bath with a bath bomb for your wonderful Valentine. Now, this bath bomb, it says it's honey pear scented. That sounds amazing, but it also says it floats, fizzes, and spins. Don't know what that means, but I'm definitely giving this to my Valentine to see what happens. Why on earth is this little tiny bath bomb shaped like a champagne bottle retro? Well, it's called Champagne Wishes. And Gen Xers out there, please tell me that you remember the TV show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous back in the mid-'80s, hosted by a guy named Robin Leach. He took you around the world and showed you how the ultimate of the ultimate rich lived on their boats and in their houses and where they vacationed. And he always ended each episode with his little tagline that says, "I wish you all champagne wishes and caviar dreams." Champagne wishes. Dollar Tree does not sell caviar yet, but can you imagine if they did? I really, really want to get to the Randy find that I found at the Dollar Tree for Valentine's Day, but I feel like we're in that retro lane right now, so I just need to kind of stay there so that this video makes sense. So let's go back now. This is the time machine moment at the Dollar Tree. Let's go back to those elementary school days in our classrooms when we had Valentines for every single one of our friends, and probably for our teacher as well. Where those little individual ones that you could like put in a little thing that a little mailbox that you may have made in class or something like that, or an envelope. Dollar Tree has a lot of those Valentines for young kids to give out in their classrooms. So many of them, I would say like a good solid 50% of the ones that I found, all had characters from our childhood, from the late 70s, early 80s, 90s, and I just loved it. They had ones that showcased the Little Mermaid. They had princesses and Hot Wheel ones for little boys. Well, this could be for little boys or little girls. I picked up the Ninja Turtle ones, and while this one doesn't come with a little sweet or a sucker or something like that, they come with tattoos. How awesome is that? Okay, so I love how this is packaged too. You just kind of open it up, and all the little Valentines are inside, and they're perforated, so you just like kind of pull them apart and you can write whatever you want on them. But I love some of these. Look, it says, "I'm on a ninja diet." Well, that's not very Valentine's-y, is it? Pizza is the way to a ninja's heart. That's really cute. Love fades. Pizza is forever. I mean, these are really cute for kids, for sure. Like, none of them are too crazy. I just want pizza. Dear Pizza, I love you. I mean, these are so cute for your kids to send on a classroom, especially if some kids don't know who the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is. I think this brand has kind of lived throughout the years, though, so a lot of kids do. The other reason why this is a good idea for your kids is because we all know there's like so many restrictions on what kind of treats you could bring into the classroom these days, and having a little tattoo, however you feel about tattoo, attached to the Valentine is a great idea. Here are some of the tattoos that come with these Valentines. Cute ones like little hearts, a little ninja star. Don't know if that's great. Pizza, turtle shells, all sorts of really cute things. And what you do is there's like a little niche at the top of, or a little nick, or I don't know what you're supposed to do. There's a little slit at the top of the Valentine that you can just kind of like push the little tattoo into. I like these Valentines a lot. They're very simple, to and from on the back. There's no envelope, and I do feel like that's important, especially if we're thinking about the environment. You don't have an envelope that you need to recycle and the little Valentine. This is just one simple little Valentine that you get with a little special thing attached to it. Good job, whoever designed this, in my opinion. And now I need to put on one of the tattoos. We all remember those kids that gave us the boxed conversation hearts instead of the paper Valentines. Those always felt extra special and were extra delicious. Back in the day, I thought those were delicious. Now, I don't know. I haven't had them in a long time because The ones that you see at the grocery store, normally the conversation hearts, they have gelatin in them, I believe, and they're not vegan. Whatever's in them is not vegan. These, however, are vegan, and they have our beloved retro characters, Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and Woodstock. I just love it. Now, it says conversation hearts on the box, but I'm not sure that they're really conversation hearts. So let's open this. They totally are. This one says BU. I don't know if the camera's able to pick that up. But what's even better about these is they have a little picture of Snoopy on the other side. Oh my God, I love these. Now, I was trying to remember I'll have to look back at my Christmas video because I did a Christmas video as well of like Dollar Tree retro finds, and there was some Snoopy things that I was really, it was the lollipop book. They had a Snoopy lollipop book, and the lollipops were actually really delicious. And this is how they come, and I think that that is an appropriate amount. The box is not filled. Here's the box and the size right beside each other. You don't want to get kids all grossed out on sugar. Now, as I'm reading the ingredients to this, I don't see anything in this that alarms me or alerts me that it's not vegan. So I'm actually going to taste test this. This is the blue one. That actually tastes like something. It's a little perfumey. It's artificial, but it tastes like something, kind of like the suckers from Christmas. That actually kind of tasted like blueberry. Can this be lemon? Yeah. I think that tastes a little like tangy. Okay, so anyways, these are awesome. So you get 4 in a pack. And I was trying to do some math a few minutes ago. So I think that means that for $10 you would get, okay, wait, let's get it together. 4 for $1.25, 8 for $2.50. So that would mean you would get 16 for $5, and that would mean you would get 32 for $10. Okay, is that good math? I didn't really good math. Anyways, I think that that's still pretty good. If you have a class of 30 and under, $10 will get you cute little Valentines for your kids. Let's keep with our retro theme and the sweet tarts, or the sweet hearts, the conversation hearts. Those, I don't know when those started. We definitely had them when I was a kid in the 70s and 80s. And they haven't changed much through the years, as far as like what I mean is like the sizes and the shapes and the way they're boxed and that kind of thing. But the little conversations have certainly changed. I noticed like some of them have some much more updated things written on them than what we like. I don't remember. I think ours back in the day just said stuff like "love you" or something like that. But they have updated some of the language. But these socks at Dollar Tree, I think, are really adorable. It's a picture of a coffee cup, and then it says like melt my heart in one of the little conversation hearts. So I think this is like kind of retro, but just something super cute that you might want to give your daughter or your son for Valentine's Day. I think they would just love some little cute socks like this. I want to put a little heart tattoo on my not so bicep anymore. God, I got to get back to the gym. So this is so easy. It says that you're supposed to just take the little plastic off of it, and then go plastic. We'll put the little thing face down. Oh, wait, there's something written on there. No, it's nothing. Okay, we'll put that right there, and then it says we just like put a little water on top. While I'm waiting for my tattoo to, I don't know, absorb into my skin, this feels like the right time to talk about regrets. Do any of you guys have tattoos that you regret? I bet you do. Okay, something I completely regret not getting at the Dollar Tree were those adorable mixtape cards, so like audio cards. They're basically a little mixtape, and any good Gen Xer will remember the mixtape, and you could record a message, like a Valentine's Day message on them, and that was a Valentine that Dollar Tree was offering a couple weeks. Well, if you're lucky, they might still have them. I have not been able to find them. So here's my regret with this. Before I tell you, I feel like this is bleeding. So, oh my God. That was the most perfect little tattoo transfer I've ever seen. I'm gonna leave this and just see if anybody in my family notices this tonight. They probably will not. now that I know they come off so good, I'm gonna keep these. Look, I've got like some really cute ones. We've got all the Ninja Turtles. Pizza ones probably don't speak too much to me, but these are great. So back to regrets. I don't regret that at all. Anyways, okay, so regrets. I went into the Dollar Tree. You guys know the Dollar Tree has been putting up Valentine stuff since Christmas. Well, I went into the Dollar Tree probably in early January. We were expecting a huge snowstorm. I was desperate to find a snow shovel. Can't believe I couldn't find my snow shovel. So I was like, you know, let me just see if the Dollar Tree has any shovels. So walked in, saw that they had put out tons and tons of Valentine stuff. And I saw those little mixtapes and I was like, oh my gosh, those are really cute. I don't know what they do, but I gotta be focused. We got a storm coming tomorrow. I need to find a snow shovel. So I left. That night, as the snow is coming down, or maybe it was the next day. Anyways, it was during the snowstorm. I'm watching Vivian Tries, and she is going over her Dollar Tree haul, lots of Valentine stuff, and she showed the little mixtapes, and she showed how she used them. She took out something, she recorded like "Happy Valentine's Day, honey" on the little mixtape card. It was like an actual little plastic mixtape, and how cute that was. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that is adorable. I have got to go back and find that. As the time machine man that I am, I have got to go find that, because mixtapes, as you all know, were just a huge thing in the 80s. If you got a mixtape on Valentine's Day, you were in a serious relationship probably. But anyway, especially if you were in middle school. But anyways, I, since then, which was probably like the first or second week of January, have gone into every dang Dollar Tree in the area, and I have 3 that are kind of close to me, and they have never had the little mixtapes at all. Like the Dollar Tree that I went to originally, those were completely sold out the next time I went in, and then the other 2 never saw them at all. So that is my biggest Valentine's Day Dollar Tree regret, not picking up those adorable mixtape Valentines. It is time now to finally talk about what I found that is kind of randy at the Dollar Tree. Randy, what does randy really mean? Kind of sexy, kind of funny, kind of fun. Yeah, that's what that means. So I think all those things. Hold on. Done. All right, boxer briefs. These are actually what I'm getting my Valentine. But anyways, $1.25. They come in small, medium, large, and XL. I feel like everything that I've ever purchased at the Dollar Tree that's kind of like clothing-ish related, they're smaller than normal. So that's why I kind of erred on the bigger side. But how cute are these lips? I mean, this is not only randy, this is retro. I feel like lip phones and lip stickers and lip sort of things were all big in the 80s for sure. Let me take off the little, oh, I don't want to rip this, so I really am going to give this to my Valentine for Valentine's. There's another little plastic thing. All these plastic things. Okay, gosh. More plastic things. I'm glad I'm opening this now, because there are plastic things all through to kind of keep this together. Okay. These are really big. These are probably going to be a little big. There are some people who you will catch wearing like holiday themed underwear, like, in the summer. Yes, that is true. But for the most part, for me, I know these kinds of things like go into the back of my drawer, and I'm like, oh, I'll pull them out next year at this time, and I never do. So again, for $1.25, a cute little gift like this is perfect. So really, my Valentine, he's getting this, the big card, and our champagne wishes, and I'll see if I can find some vegan caviar dreams. Happy Valentine's, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping into the time machine with me today and listening to me ramble about all the awesome retro, romantic, and randy things that I found at the Dollar Tree this year. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. If you've got a Valentine, that's great. If you don't have a Valentine, get some of this stuff yourself, because you deserve it. Happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for jumping into the time machine with me. Oh my God, I love this tattoo. I wish I had a bicep to go with it. So cute.